Apparently we're live. I think.
I mean...
I think it's doing something, yeah.
Oh, hey, I just got a notification that you're live.
Oh, hey. Oh,
Look
hey,
at that.
an ad. Hey, an email. I got the ad before I got the email. Well, I know where YouTube's priorities are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raise your hand if you are surprised by that. Notice a lack of hands. You don't have hands. Oh.
Rub it in, Father. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not like you, Dad.
I'm built different.
Greetings! Stay a while and listen. Marauder X. I'm playing We Have Zelda at Home.
Okay.
This is Shining Wisdom. It's part of the Shining series, and this is the old school Shining series. So this was done by Sonic Software Planning, which later became Camelot Software Planning. They were part of Sega. They handled the Shining Force series and other Shining games until Sega treated them like dirt, and then they became their own company. And they're like, hey, Nintendo, we want to make RPGs for you. And they made the 3 Golden Sun games. And Nintendo's like, those are okay, but we prefer it if you made the Mario Tennis games for us from now on.
All right. Well, you know. Oh, yeah, We Have Zelda.
So, the gimmick to this game is you have this little meter. It's your acceleration meter. If you don't use it, this is how fast you move. And you have to build up, and then you have to press and hold the button to actually keep the speed.
Oh, no.
This game had some design choices.
Yeah.
But it's also ridiculously adorable. Like, look at this slug. Look at him. And then he dies by exploding.
Did Libet tell you about the headbands we were talking about today?
No.
I don't know where she found it, but like it's one of those like headbands specifically for holding your hair back while you're like washing your face and stuff. But the gimmick with that is that it had 2 stalks with eyes on them, so you're a snail. Arguably cuter than that, but I think that has a lot to do with the coloration.
I loved the design concepts of all of the enemies in this game. Like, they all look somewhat unthreatening and unimposing.
Yeah. Like, the slug just kind of looks a little silly.
And I got some herb.
Uh-huh.
Delicious herb.
Working with some really
Unstable herbs. I also don't like the health meter. It's not as clear and consistent as it could be if it were, say, the hearts from Zelda.
Alright, sure.
Have you ever seen an elf that, you know, is pulling a Bugs Bunny? Taking a left at Albuquerque? Oh my god! I mean, I am in a cave.
He'll drag you down to the lair.
Underneath the mountain, that's where he keeps his dirt. I don't know if this was the right way to go, but this is the way I went, so here we go. Hey, look! Look at this! This mummy. Well, he's dead now.
Oh.
But, you know. He's a very enthusiastic mummy.
You know?
Oh, God.
He is a very enthusiastic mummy. Jesus.
And he just knocked me back into...
Yesterday.
Frickin', I love Halloween. I guess Shining Soul took inspiration from this. So Shining Soul, kind of took inspiration from this game, but Shining Soul is more of a kind of Diablo clone, whereas this really is like Zelda.
Yeah.
Like this was.
I don't know how like limbs are not flying off. Like it's literally just the binding holding it together with it flailing like that. Like there's this desiccated flesh. It should not move that way.
It's an elf vigilance ball.
Wonder why he left this in his chest. You need a little dirt.
For the dirt man.
For the dirt man.
That's where he keeps his dirt. Alright, just kind of skip past these guys. Oh God, another one. Okay, I can't do anything here yet because I don't have the mole claws, which is what that elf has that I need to steal from him at a later date.
The student becomes the teacher, I guess.
And I fall down a hole.
Boop.
But, I mean, you kind of have to because...
Yeah. Dang.
Oh God. Don't...
Not having a great Halloween over there.
No. But I've got health. Also, part of the problem is the attack directions. Sometimes he swings the sword, which works really well. Other times he just kind of jabby jabs, which does not have as much of a usable hitbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, my hitbox is slightly larger than it should be, but look at the melon on that kid's head.
I mean, that is...
And fall down another hole. And hey!
Woohoo!
I've got slightly more life.
So, in high school, I was in academic decathlon, and one of our coaches, we had three, and one was a Spanish teacher, one was the economics teacher, and then we had Mr. Everett, who was my physics teacher. And so we spent all summer like studying and like getting ourselves prepped for like, all right, we're gonna hit the ground running as soon as the semester starts. So we'd meet like I think every other morning or something like that, and there was a guy in it named Justin. He didn't continue once the semester started. He kind of dropped off the planet.
Son, lay down.
This man has the largest head of anyone I have ever met. And on more than one occasion, Mr. Everett had to ask him to move because he was blocking the projector. And he'd always start out with, Justin, you know I love your big fat head. I love your big fat head.
I had a teacher, he was a math teacher in middle school. His name was Mr. Wimbley. He had a very large head. I swear he was probably also somewhere on the autism spectrum. He was numbers were the only thing that made sense to him. Children did not make sense to him, and he was a middle school teacher. And I'm like, I feel like choices were made. Like,
yeah. Being a perp, I'll get over here. Oh, and so are you.
really? I hate this castle. Your layout is bullshit.
We really needed a better designer.
Okay, how does one actually navigate this castle?
Did you just get insulted?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. People have been talking a lot of shit about me. But I mean, look at my giant head. So, I mean,
yeah. I'm trying to imagine doing one of my real estate copy write-ups for that.
the castle?
Yeah.
You'll have no idea how to get from point A to point B.
Yeah. Make every day an adventure.
See, that's the way out of... So, I have to somehow go upstairs. Is this the upstairs that I need to go to? No, this is way the fuck over where because I can't go that way, because I have to go down that fucking red carpet. And they're like, we're gonna block all of the entrances just to say fuck you. Just to say fuck you for now.
Yeah, just trying to keep you from your... Hey, Axis. Psst, 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 psst. Sir. Yeah, that's what you get. Come on.
Oh, maybe I can go this way? This seems like a roundabout way to get from point A to point B. Yes, it is! Fuck you guys, and fuck you guys not letting me through. Could have taken the easy way in. Also, that's our king.
That's a hell of a lip ferret.
Alexis, come sit. Come here. Come on. The only thing that I know for certain is I'm a ginger.
I don't think the king is actually talking. I think it's the mustache itself.
I have taken over this body.
Nobody cared who I
That
was
was until I put on the face. Would you like a mustache ride? Come here. Come here. Come sit.
There's a game on my phone that I play that has as like just kind of like a side mini game, whatever, like a seek and find. And I just did one that's like pirate themed, and of course they had little Jack Sparrow, and then they had little Davy Jones all tentacly and it was cute.
Who played Davy Jones? It's someone.
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, yes.
I love Bill Nye.
We've got so much exposition that no one cares about. There's a bad guy getting ready to attack the kingdom. Our father was killed by a dragon. Yes, I look like my father.
Also, why are you standing on your throne and like, is this like jazzercise? You're just kind of like marching in place?
This is a weird carryover from early 16-bit RPGs. Everyone in the original Shining Force games were always moving. They had like 2 frames of animation that were just always like, and yeah, I don't know why this has that. Like, I'm just everyone's just walking in place.
I mean, I guess
except for me right now. Right now, I am completely I'm the only stationary person in the entire room, and no one's drawing attention to that.
You know, you just got a kingdom of people working on their cardio. Way to be with your heart health, I guess.
I mean, I probably do need to do more cardio, but you know...
I mean, I know I do, but I also need my body to cooperate.
Axis, come here. Come sit.
Kitty boy.
Stop being a buttface. Your brother's going to steal your spot if you're not careful.
Come on.
Come on. There you go.
Hi. Hey, buddy.
Alright, now I'm going to go get some sleepy times. Making my way to Sleepy Time Junction.
That's a interesting combination of jokes in this house. Making my way down to Sleepy Time Junction.
I'm so tired I can barely function. I mean, I can just barely function in general.
Yeah. I mean, I am definitely dealing with some sleep deprivation. It's fine.
So the plot of what's going on right now is there's an evil dark elf, because it's always the dark elves, because racism, is plotting to kidnap the princess, and he's using sleep magic to put everyone to sleep so that he can sneak into the castle and kidnap the princess. Last night, we apparently had some resistance to sleep magic, and we followed another elf, not the dark elf. This one was a light elf, because again, racism. And we followed him into the cave, and we found the vigilance spall. I don't know what a spall is, but apparently that also helps keep us from falling asleep. So we already had some resistance to it, but now we're just completely resistant to the sleep magic. So we've been put in charge, except we didn't tell them about the spall. They just think I'm naturally that much of a badass that elf magic doesn't affect me.
And if that's what they want to think, I mean, who are you to correct them?
Right? But unfortunately that means they have put me in charge of protecting the princess. This is my second day on the job. I'm beginning to feel like maybe this kingdom gets what it deserves.
I mean, it's not like we don't put people in this situation all the time. It's capitalism.
Capitalism. at some point I'll be able to fall down that hole and into the house below. Because if there's one thing I've learned from any Zelda game is anytime something looks weird like that, you get to fuck around with it later.
I'm gonna keep you back of my mind.
Oh God.
Me and you gonna meet later.
Pat sent me a thing. It was a stone wall that had been repaired. And so the brickwork looked very different for one little section of it. And the caption to it was, if Zelda taught me anything, there's something of value behind this wall that I need a bomb for.
Yep. Perfect.
It's even funnier because I had a conversation with a coworker this morning, and I basically said, oh yeah, I'm on a government watch list. And they're like, why are you on a government? Like, probably several reasons, but like, one of my coworkers, when I worked at a bookstore, ordered the Anarchist's cookbook in my name, which is kind of redundant because I already know how to make everything in the Anarchist's cookbook, like napalm and thermite. And she was like, what is thermite? I'm like, how does one describe thermite?
I mean...
Oh, he's not a dwarf. He's the black elf password. So we're just going with the racism.
Yeah. Like, let's not veil this in too much metaphor.
I mean, this was 1995, you see. This is a 30-year-old game. I want everyone at home to take a moment to appreciate this is a 30-year-old game. I'm 40 years old. I remember when this came out. I remember renting a Sega Saturn and this game. Renting a console and this game at a Blockbuster. Do any of you people remember Blockbuster? Probably. Probably most of my viewers do remember Blockbuster because you guys are at least within the same age range and like the same kind of weird crap that I do. So like, I did secure visually. I've gone around and talked to everybody.
So we never rented a console, but we did rent the VCR so that we could watch the movies we were renting. I mean, eventually, yes, it was at a Blockbuster because it was just right down the road. When we were living in the middle of nowhere, it was the 5-star gas station that my friend from school owned. That was just kind of gas station, mini mart, video rental.
And now all I'm thinking of is Luth used to judge a gas station by the quality of its food, usually sushi. How that man has not died from dysentery yet, I don't know.
Ugh.
But then my next thought is gas station boner pills.
Remember when we found gas station boner pills in Ashton's room?
After Justy and Babin.
After Justy and Babin left. And we were getting it ready to be Ashton's room again.
Barbara remembers Blockbuster. I do kind of miss it too. Like I actually kind of miss going to Blockbuster, looking at like it was Netflix, but you weren't just sitting there scrolling. You were looking around. It's like, okay, what? And because it was you had to go to it and you had to come back to it to draw. Like, it just felt like, okay, hopefully this movie doesn't suck. And so like, you felt like you had to be a little bit more, not thoughtful, but like introspective as to what you chose. I do miss. I don't think we had an FYE arcade. We just had FYE, which was just the general media store. But I didn't like FYE as much as I like Suncoast. But Suncoast was only movies. That is where I have a giant tub in the front bedroom that is anime VHS. 90% of that I bought at a Suncoast. Surprisingly enough, I didn't buy a ton of it at Animazement, which, I probably should have. But yeah. Alright, so this froggy guy is... We did fall asleep. We were susceptible to the sleep. He's hypnotized the princess. And he's going to kidnap the princess.
The decisions of where or not to is interesting. I also appreciate the with 4 X's, so you're not mistaking it for something sexy.
I mean, there is nothing sexy about that guy. Alright, I don't remember how I need to get out of here, but I do have to get out of here because, oh, hey, I can go this way.
So I got some underbed storage situations to kind of start getting the guest roomable. And so I went through that giant thing of VHS tapes that I brought back from Mom's. And almost all of it is home movies. Including, I forgot that anyone was even there to tape it. My voice recital freshman year of high school. Singing Climb Every Mountain. Yeah. But, it was just bananas, just how many of them there were, and how many of them were not labeled at all, and now I'm terrified to find out what's on them. Not that I have a VCR. Because at one point in time, I was told to get rid of a particular videotape. So, I'm just hoping that was the only one. Otherwise, I'm just preparing myself for more trauma. Because I don't have enough of that running around.
Alright. We've made it. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be going. Look at that little hedgehog! And he's dead.
One of them was labeled Girls Western Show, and it took me a minute to remember what it was. And then I was like, oh, that's when we were doing the best little beauty shop in Texas. Because, we were children. It couldn't be the best little whorehouse in Texas. Which we had seen.
But, you can't say whorehouse when it's kids.
But when it's Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds, it's fine.
Yeah.
Totally chill.
I mean, anything Dolly Parton does. Chill.
I mean, yeah. I am really excited about the Dolly Parton song we're doing for concert.
I mean, buying box sets, it's not quite the same. Mostly because, God, I remember buying all of Lotus War on VHS and like having to space that shit out because like each VHS was like 35, 40 bucks a pop. And you know, there were 8 VHS tapes for that.
Yeah.
God, I hate the fact that the enemies just constantly respawn.
Yeah, that's not cool. Also, the whole Pigman situation. It's
Okay.
not cute.
Can't do that. Yeah, Pigman with a club. I'm not entirely sure if he's supposed to... Oh, God. I forgot about this.
Oh!
I forgot about the teeth. This is the Royal Mausoleum.
This will haunt my nightmares.
I love how it's...
Sure am glad I have that insomnia problem right now.
Alright, we can press buttons. Press button, receive bacon.
Apparently Central Indiana's getting some nasty storms right now. My phone keeps letting me know.
I truly hate this acceleration mechanic.
I know. Don't like that.
What, the teeth or the spiders?
Both. But the spiders and with the little spiders, it just wolf spiders. Thanks, but that's a no from me.
Okay, so we got a angel wing there, which is fine. I also love how the ghosts are the only things that are really immune.
Yeah.
Well, the slugs are also a little immune because they don't seem to. But the pig people will just run straight into the gaping maw and die.
Which is fine, except for the part where there's a gaping maw and a pig man. The rest of it's fine.
I gotta do the thingy because I don't want the incessant. We can't hear it, but I don't want to hear the incessant beeping. Okay, am I not supposed? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be here. Like, I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to go for this. But I can't go anywhere. Because I don't have... Well, this was the only place I could go. So let's go back this way and see if I missed anything. Find out what it is I'm supposed to do. Because it's only... I've only played through this game completely 3 times in my life. Okay, that just takes us that way.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired of the pollen.
Stop hitting me, mummy. Alright. I know I can break that, I just don't have the item in which to break that. Let's see, what am I supposed to do, game? Tell me what I'm doing.
so cute and little.
He is being very, very lovey today. Okay.
Your little shirt, your little pants.
Go right to the room with the big ugly mouths on the floor. Go up to the next room. Spikes on the floor. Got the angel wing. Now go back to the beginning again. This time walk up the room in the middle. 2 white statues are blocking the way. To get rid of these, go to the left room and push the statue. I can't push the statue. That's the problem that I'm running into, is I can't push the statues. Push it, Ray. Push it. So it says go to the room in the left. So we go to the room to the left. This is where we went. And push something. We gotta... That. I can't push that. I can see where I'm supposed to be able to push it, but I'm pretty sure I have to kick it. I do not have the ability to do that yet. So is there another room up here to... Guys, stop spawning, please. Oh, I guess it's this room to the left. Okay, we can push this statue without anything. There we go.
I'm sorry, did I stop petting you? That was very wrong of me, and I apologize.
Alright, that opens that, which lets us in here. Which we can see all sorts of spiky boys, all sorts of creepy face.
No. And treadmill tiles, no.
Alright, what happens if I go down here? I instantly walk into a bad guy. No. Can I push this? I can push that. And that makes something go rattle rattle. Oh, there's nothing here, which means I'm pretty sure I'm going to fall into that as a hole later. God, I hate the mouths. Oh, hey, look, more life. That I cannot get to. Oh, no, I do not want. I do not want any of that. Well, what happens if I go down here? Let's just go down here. God damn it, really? All right, I don't think there should be this many enemies in
this particular context.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's a thing. We have the stone shoes, which gives us another level of acceleration, and we can kick things. I'm
However,
50 years old. I like to kick.
However, it is also the most useless fucking weapon in the game. It's not a good weapon. Come on, just everyone die so I can switch back, because I have to constantly switch between these things. So I can kick. Let's see. All right, now I've got to have a weapon to get through this, because otherwise these things are going to just eat me alive. Literally.
Yeah, that's a lot of thanks. I hate it. All in one place.
Just die.
I mean...
Again. Fine. Fuck off. Take that out of the way. And I feel like I'm not going to fall down that hole. I'm not going to do that. Because that is just going to fuck with me in the end. And propose a settlement to dick with me. Okay, we went that way, let's go this way. We got the shoes.
I hope that Fifi will turn into a snuggly
I feel like there's not going to be anything of value in this.
I mean, never underestimate the value of
Herb. No. Stay away from me, pigman. Okay, now I can go down here. Because I've got the boots. It is freaking bats, and bat, die. Or keep bouncing off of the one set piece that is technically invulnerable, and
like you do.
Alright, let's just... I really hope... I know they're never going to remake this game. Like, I know that. It was not obviously not a popular game on not a popular system. But, you know, if they were to ever remake this game, I've got to deal with another angel statue is what I got to do. Maybe it's this one. I don't know if this one's actually in the right place or not. Or if I have to move this one. I do have to move this one. That's not the right statue that I have to move, though. Then that means it's over here. Let me... Mouth.
No.
Just making my way through spikes. Okay. I know what I'm supposed to do now. Let me kill this spider. Let me kill the spider. Whee! Okay, let's switch back to the sword. Let's go down here because there's mouths over there that I don't want to deal with right now. Alright, that is a one-way ticket to Nowheresville. I feel like the Royal Crypt was designed by the guy from the Saw movies.
Do you like to play a game?
Okay, so yeah, there's nothing there for me. I sent you the thing of the jigsaw guy puppet running into Chief O'Brien, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh, Chief, you're good. Just
Oh, Chief O'Brien. There is the last. It's not really a season. It's basically a mini-series. The last bit of the Owl House. All of these like kids from the demon realm are trapped in the human world, and they're digging through the main character's mom's basement and come across a series of books that has characters like Captain So-and-so and Lieutenant So-and-so and Chief O'Malley. No, it's Chief O'Bailey is what it is.
O'Bailey.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I need to reset the notifications that I get sent to my watch so it doesn't die so frequently. Because I don't need the notification when literally anybody in the world posts on Substack. Don't need it.
Oh, hey.
Oh, locked door.
Okay, this is also another thing that just raises some questions as to what this guy is doing. If the king thought it, he is more senile. Okay.
Grant me leave to snatch.
Leave to snatch. The drugs that made this game must... I mean,
so much herb.
Sonic Software planning in the 90s, man. Had to have been a place. So now the bad guy is pretending to be the princess. And what are they going to do? They're going to turn the princess into a swan. You know, pulling a Zeus.
You know, yeah. How can I deny a request so lucid? You have a very
Your vocabulary is...
particular attachment to clarity.
So our first boss fight... He's just going to sit here and throw ice balls at us.
Oh, I was gonna go with electrical tumbleweed, but
No,
ice balls makes more sense.
he's a water element guy, so it's water and ice. Because he's a froggy. That's why he's making this. Because frogs are so known for their.
It's a snake. You all don't know anything about animals, apparently. And that's how a frog, he's just a troll.
I'm bathing in the dust of victory, like a chinchilla.
I feel like that needs to be the line we use anytime Trump accomplishes something petty.
Let him bathe in the dust of victory. And now the princess woke up. Because, so her tiara apparently protects her from being attacked, but it doesn't protect her from the polymorph spell.
Through the wonder of black magic, Sure.
The futility of resistance. We are Borg.
Master of subversion. Oh.
And the duck is, or swan, whatever, the fowl is still wearing the tiara.
That is Goose.
And there's just a fucking altar down here, and no one's like. But I mean,
if you're practicing magic, often it's not required, but it's helpful to have an altar.
Well, also, it's the least weird thing about this thing. the royal crypt with its mouth feel.
Gonna go with flooring dentata.
With its exquisite mouth.
Yeah.
Also, how much more dangerous would porcupines be if they could shoot their quills like that?
I keep wondering when their evolution will be complete, so that they are just.
The way
space spikes, but from the ground.
The way evolution's going, I feel like we are just a couple of generations away from Pokemon being a reality.
I mean, especially if we're over here working our way towards cloning a mammoth.
From mice, using mice to help that's...
Well, they were testing the gene.
I saw Jurassic Park. We're going to bring back dinos. We'll use frog DNA. There's no way this could be a problem. No, don't fucking do that.
I mean, at least it's a mouse. I don't know. I do like the fluffy mice, though. They're cute.
When the fluffy mice turn out to be the giant legendary space hamsters from Dungeons and Dragons, we're all gonna have a bad day. Let's see, can I actually... Okay. Hey! The princess isn't the princess. Yeah, that's not the princess. Except I don't. I'm about to say I don't know if I know or if Mars knows this or like I know this because We're beyond the fourth wall.
That's not a tiara anymore. That's just like a full-on like headpiece.
Oh God! After the live stream, I'll dig out the manual and show you what the actual art for these characters are, because it is a thing.
Okay.
Someone's like, hey, what do you want this character to look like? Their concept art representation versus their in-game representation are two very different. Even their like portraits do not do them justice. I got a key. I get to go to a labyrinth. Where is the labyrinth? I gotta go through the mystic. I gotta go through the valley. Gudo Valley. Located north of the city of Ottigan. Okay. So I know where I've got to go. I think.
Make your way.
Oh shit, while I'm here,
Should have brought some Sudafed.
can I fall down the hole?
Let's go down the hole.
Angel wing received. And it's a hidden door that only works one way. Because we are in a kingdom of magic. And so that shouldn't be a surprise, but it is to everyone in this fucking game. Where is the shop? Which one of you is the shop? I think you're the shop. Yes. Because I'm going to buy a bunch of healing herbs because I used a bunch of them. And I need them because I am just reckless with my health. Reckless with healthcare. Alright, I have no idea how many I actually have now. Let's say. Let's go ahead and buy a record book. That lets me save it when I'm not in town. And I just got an angel wing, so I don't need that. How many? I got 12 herbs. I'm 1 over what I actually need. Because it's 11 herbs and spices. That, I don't care. That joke was clever. Someone out there is just going, oh God, really? Oh no, I don't want to take a break.
It's supposed to be 69 tomorrow.
Nice. I don't want to take a break. I want to keep playing. I pressed the wrong button. So, okay. This is a full cast shot. The monkey in the middle. Does that raise any questions? No.
Excuse me.
What's my name? What's my name, bitch? Okay.
I miss breathing.
Let's leave town. Avoid the frickin' bats and the pigmen. Now we're gonna go north. No, I don't want to say. Is this where I need to go? Mystic Wood. Yeah, this is where I need to go, right? Mystic Wood, Gudo Valley, Mystic Forest. Yeah, Mystic Forest. And hey, we meet a new enemy. A giant mushroom that hops around and shoots spores at us, because that's... This is getting a little,
Shoot you at me. Shoot your spores at me.
Alright, I can't go there, because that's... I need the... Alright, I can't... I gotta go north. That's the way out. I can't go that way. Am I not actually supposed to be here yet? I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I feel like I can't actually get anywhere here. I don't have the slide boots. How the fuck... Mm-hmm.
So I got home from choir rehearsal last night, and I went to take the trash and recycling bins up to the curb. And I was fighting to get them away from the fence so I could turn them down, roll them down the hill. I lost one of my plugs.
Oh no!
And it's the brown tiger's eye one, so it just totally blended into the ground. Couldn't find it.
Oh no!
And I forgot to go look for it during daylight today.
Oh.
So, I mean, at least it's stone. It's not gonna suffer too many consequences. But man, I also happen to be having an internal argument at the time, and part A actually straight up said to part B, "I'm sorry, can you hang on a second? I need to look for this." I think 2025 is taking its toll already.
I mean... I think I gotta go this way?
I told Cass about that on Hello, and when she responded, she's like, you know...
No?
I've had arguments with myself. I've even apologized to myself out loud. I can't say that I was ever that polite, though.
Let's see, what am I... Gudavai is located north of the city. To reach the valley, first go south of the bridge, then east, and then northeast. So I guess I gotta go farther east than where I've been going, getting away from those guys. Let's see. There's signs everywhere. Okay, no, it says north. So go north. Here's another sign. Everywhere signs. Okay, so this is Gudavai. Also, I love these trees. It's like they totally don't look conspicuous at all. If you press the start menu, we lose some layers of transparency. And this happened on the actual Saturn as well, because the Saturn was a fucking nightmare to program for. So how it dealt with transparency was so fucked up. So this screen messed with that. So you're like, there's obviously a ladder there.
No, it's a tree. It's a tay in the wind.
Oh, hey.
Legend of Zelda top.
I don't get bombs, but I can fucking mighty boot through a wall.
It's probably just a drywall with like this
It was
peel and stick wheels with the wallpaper on it.
it was a landlord special.
Yeah.
Also, these bushes here.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
thing.
I mean, that totally looks like a native species.
No, I don't want to use a record book. I don't know if this is actually where I'm supposed to go. Gudo Cave. Oh yeah, because I got the key.
You are being just so lovely.
Man, I cannot. We're not gonna get it tonight. But I'm like, I cannot fucking wait until I get a decent weapon. Also, speaking of layers and transparency, some enemies will just get stuck in the floor and will fall down. Also, I'm not sure.
Pterodactyl?
I don't know if it's a pterodactyl or a dragon. Well, technically it's a wyvern because it doesn't have front arms. And I am a fucking stickler about that. God, I honestly thought about, making a ridiculous dating profile on one of the various apps and just being like, because I've seen so many, it's like, don't message me unless you know the difference between there, and like,
Yeah.
okay, can't go that way, but I can activate that. I'm going to wait for it to fail, and then we're going to run. Screw up and see if I can go this way, and make it over here. I can.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the juggly Cyclops.
That's the dancing baby.
Hooked on a theme. Oh, I forgot. We can also kill his rocks.
Right. Sure.
I love how fucking ridiculous this game is. It's frickin' bats. Alright, I know I'm supposed to knock one of these, but I don't know which one. And I'm going to kill a bunch of these guys before we do this so that I'm not using a shitty weapon. While being surrounded by a bunch of assholes. And it's probably not this one. Nope. Okay, more in the middle of the room because I have a feeling I need to land on that upper section there. And then use these things to kind of navigate around. So, how do I get out of here? Here we go. Okay, so it's not the one toward the end. So maybe this one? Or this one? Let's try this one. Probably not. I think this is kind of.
I think you're right. Which first one?
I really don't like having to press and hold this in order to actually move at a reasonable speed.
What you doing, Roy?
Oh, hey, he dropped an herb. Okay, so not that one, not that one. That's the one that I just did. No, that's the one.
Yeah.
So maybe this one?
No.
This one?
Yeah.
That one?
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
So yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna try to skip past a lot of these guys. That one. That one? No. Okay. How many more of these do we have? That one. I did that one. It's not that one. So this one? Maybe? Probably not. Nope. I don't think it's this one. No, this one puts me on a completely different one. Okay. Let's... Oh, he's not a Cyclops. He's got two eyes. It's really hard to see with the jittering and the rock throwing.
I'm telling you, dance a baby.
Okay. So what looked like the leftmost one puts me on that. Let's see. I thought it was that one. I really did. So I guess maybe it's that one? I don't think I did that one. But this seems much farther out of the way. I did that one. That one puts me in the wrong place. This one puts me in the wrong place. I don't think any of these actually land me where I need to go. Yeah, that one puts me there.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's frustrating.
Alright, so I guess maybe I don't do this part yet. I mean, I kind of have to, though. I don't think there's anything else that I can do here. Alright, fuck it. We're just going to do this all over again. Process of elimination. Left to right. This one doesn't do it. That one puts me there. God, get... Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, so that's the leftmost one. That's...
Yeah.
So we'll do this one next, and this one won't take us anywhere we need to go.
Nope.
Stop running into me! Alright, next one is this one here. Which puts me over there. Son of a bitch! Come on. Okay. This one puts me in the middle of the floor. Like that. Where I don't want to be, and I'm just gonna... I don't want to keep switching between weapons, but holy shit, you guys give me absolutely no choice. Either that, or I just run into enemies left and right. Alright, so we did that one, that one, that one. We've done that one. And we've done, so yeah, none of these actually land me where I need to go.
Yeah.
So I can't do this yet, it seems. So let's go elsewhere, because that's not helpful. That's that. I guess maybe I go this way. Oh! Oh, god damn it!
Shit. Hey, Bubba.
Guys. This dungeon design is just dick.
Somebody have itchy ears.
This is okay. This is not the same place.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's try to get around as many of the enemies as possible without running into them. Oh, thank God. Okay, that floor will fall down. I know that. There's a treasure chest over there. Alright. I'm actually gonna slow the fuck down here. Hey, thank you for giving me some herb. Okay, so there's nothing here. Okay. So we gotta go up this way. Hello, YouTube. Apparently YouTube broke chat. I can't see chat anymore. There we go. Alright, what happens if I go this door? Where does this take me? Okay. I see said the blind man. Alright, I'm going to kill those things. I'm going to switch to these boots because they can accelerate faster, and I need to make my way through that, which seems like it's going to be a pain in the ass with ghosts. God damn it, really? Okay, maybe that's not actually going to help me. Let's switch back to the sword. Son of a... Is this is what I have to do? I know this is what I have to do. Okay. And also holes in the ground, some ghosts that are blocking the way. If you get hit single time, you'll fall down. You have to go upstairs. Remember where the ghosts are. Doesn't fucking matter where the ghosts are. They fucking move. I don't know how I let's played this. Are you...
Okay. This time the ghost will be on the left. Or the right, rather.
Oh my god. All that for another weapon that is functionally useless. Actually, this is a half decent item because the slide kick actually does do a little bit of damage. So I can slide, kick things.
And I used to have like a good form for a slide. And now I'm old and my body terrifies me.
Oh, hey. Got an herb. There's a way up there. Is there any other? No, that is the only way up. Okay. Fuck you, mummy. Okay, we still run into the same problem of what do I need to do now? Oh, I just fucking leave. I don't need to do anything else here. Because I can't do anything else here.
This was largely a
Rowan.
proposed settlement.
I mean, yes. So much of this game, I honestly forgot how much of this game is just designed to dick with you.
God, so much drug use. And I'm afraid that many nostrils were harmed in the making of this game.
Alright, let's go back to town, because I'm going to buy more drugs. Like the creators of this game, I'm going to buy copious amounts of cocaine.
I put on some Josh Johnson stand-up just for background noise the other day, and I'd forgotten about his talking about his friend who is like the least successful drug dealer he's ever known. He's like, what are you doing that like meth heads are like haggling with you? And then he goes, you know what? Nah. He's like, you're actually cleaning up the streets.
Rowan, what are you doing?
I don't know that he knows.
He doesn't. But we are almost at, oh my god, it is almost 9 o'clock. I've spent so much time raging at this game that it is insane.
Maybe you needed some healing herbs before we started.
I don't think you can play this game stone. No, I don't want that. Buy a couple of angel wings. And son, stepping on my phone. Stop stepping on my phone. Lay down. Or leave.
You know, you could have just hung out over here with me. But no.
Alright. 17 herbs and some medicine. We're gonna save it, because I'm never starting this game over again. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and end this stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed me raging at the ridiculousness that is this game.
And listening to me having a increasingly stuffy nose.
I mean,
beginning to end of the street.
If you want to watch the full, I did do a full Let's Play of this. I did this forever ago, though. Like, this is one that I should probably revisit so that I can do it slightly better quality. But it's not terrible quality. It's been a while since I did this. But yeah, so go check that out, or check out some of the other Shining games, because Camelot really did some fantastic games. One of these days, I'm going to Let's Play the Golden Sun games, because that is kind of their... They wanted to do more RPGs, but they didn't have a good working relationship with Sega, so they're like, we're going to take what we learned from our experiences with Sega, and they did one game on the PlayStation called Beyond the Beyond, which is a balls-hard RPG. It is so... I own it. I'm never going to play it because of just how fucking difficult it is. And they're like, let's not do those things again, but let's... And so there's a lot in Golden Sun that you look at, it's like, hey, this feels a lot like Shining Force. Because it's the same fucking people. But one of these days, I will get around to Let's Playing that trilogy. Just, you know, when I'm 80 at this point. I'm going to die on YouTube, I swear to God. Like, Aaron has a bit, he's like, I'm going to die on camera. I'm not going to die on camera, but I'm going to be dying on a fucking Let's Play. Oh.
Just have a heart attack. Like, Castle.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We'll be back next week, same hat time, same hat channel, Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern for another live stream. If I have to cancel for whatever reason, post about it in Discord. Go check that out. I've been actually posting some pretty funny stuff in the memes channel. Haven't really posted much anywhere else because need the memes right now. Need the memes. But, yeah, go check that out. And I'm still recording Unicorn Overlord. That'll be going up during the week, so check that out. That's about it. So, yeah. So, take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Get your boosters. Wear a mask. Don't fall for Nazi propaganda.
Don't do it.